hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Tampa Bay
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Noriaoki makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we're underway here as the first pitch is immediately shot into left, a base hit.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. He was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in Game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series. But if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this Game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the way. Nope. 3-0.
Boy, leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Billy Butler will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pause, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. He's set, now the pitch. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and Butler is a double play victim. 2 away now.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game. And then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Salvador Perez will stand in at a good first inning RBI spot. Runners at the corners now and 2 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He waits, now the pitch. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Alex Gordon will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden, reads like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. John Hyatt will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, the fielder, John Hyatt.
In there, no balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look at the arsenal this 31-year-old southpaw is equipped with. Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity now. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. Now the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here comes a 2-2. 3-2 now. Set to follow. There you see young Will Myers. He'll be next. Here's the full count offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 one more time. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, this ball's not hit all that hard, but I have a feeling even if he gets to it behind the bag, he's going to have a real tough time getting up to throw his man out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. First and second now, one man out. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Here he comes, 3-1. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's the 2-2 offering. This is popped up. And that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Omar Infante leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Here's the first offering. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Just trying to go inside, but you see, he kind of holds this one a bit too long, and just like that, leadoff guy's aboard.
Lorenzo Cain will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-1 on the way. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
A 2-1 offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 3-1 is on the way. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he's got himself a base hit. Throw to the plate goes right by him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Mike Moustakas will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
So 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Opposite field to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running again. Pitch inside, the throw in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And with 2 runs already home, that's a pretty smart time to run. You know he's going to be more focused on home plate than he will be on keeping a guy close. And so he stole that one on the pitcher.
Ready?
1-1 pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Yeah, that run left second.
2-1. Fouled back. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Grounded, foul. Here's another 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and you'll see on swing track, he just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Hey, wait, stand out, Tampa.
Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Now Moore with a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's Here's another 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Royals out in front, 3-0. Desmond Jennings will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Number 8, center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
The next pitch. Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Now the 1-1. No. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Escobar on his way to second.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he went down and beat a good pitch right there. This thing is right on the knees, maybe even a little below the knees, but he still went down and got it. And he pulls into second with 2 bases. That is some sweet hit.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. So 1-1 home. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ready with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
In now, Ryan Hennigan. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. The 2-2 coming. Chopper foul. From the stretch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Gordon is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
John Hyatt will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. He waits, now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ben Zobrist will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Come on, Ben, let's do it.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready now to pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1, and this will be fouled away. Here comes the 2-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Royals are on top, 3-2. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Due up next is Salvador Perez. The 3-1 now to Hosmer. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs in the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? I mean, no way. You can't do that right there.
Salvador Perez will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Okay, pitch down.
1-0 on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now the 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
You would think that that was the pitch he wanted right there. It's a little surprising that he let that one go.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Pause, now the pitch. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
None out, runners at first and second. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, I think you have to say that his problems here are completely self-induced. Back-to-back walks started this inning. Now you give up a base hit, and that loads the bases. And things are starting to snowball on him big time.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
The 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. He'll come home with it, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Just a little tapper right there. Probably no chance to get a double play on it anyway. So if you're only going to get 1 out anyway, you might as well take the force at home plate.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Will Myers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 9, Will Myers.
Go Tampa!
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Missed third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Here's a 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
A runner at first with no outs here. Trio is on the way. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 34.
Brian McCann will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
First offering on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
First and second here with nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1-2. Chopper foul. Try again, 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, It looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. One 0 on the way. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate. He doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. What a stop coming off the bag. What a flip for one.
Boy, I wasn't sure if he had any chance at all to reach that ball. So this is an incredible play just to pull this one in and then make that accurate flip to second to get the force.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Runners at the corners, two men out. 1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Set, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move ahead to the fourth inning now in game 2. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mike Moustakas will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Moore with a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his third hit of the ball game.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Alcides Escobar will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Ready on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw short hops Loney at first, but he's able to dig it out, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ryan Hennigan will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Ryan Hennigan.
First pitch coming. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, John Hyatt.
John Hyatt will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ben Zobrist will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Three runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Will Myers will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He's set, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Comes set, now the pitch. Now Myers, a drive. This is to deep left field. Gordon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Eric Hosmer will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. The pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Eric Bedard is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Salvador Perez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A check by Bedard, and now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Zobrist on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Alex Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Here's the first offering. Lefty against lefty here, as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Omar Infante to stand in.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here it comes now to Infante. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. It's now 4-3 Royals. Evan Longoria will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Here comes the 3-0. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Yunel Escobar will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Pause, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
James Loney will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Rays on the home run by Longoria. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Lorenzo Cain will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here comes a 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, in a tie game, that leadoff hitter, he knows he has to get on. Probably didn't quite have this in mind, but I have a feeling he'll take it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To Escobar for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy, but no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base as he gets him to bounce right into the double play.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
Nice cold water here.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
The 2-1 home. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Alcides Escobar will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on the way. On he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Billy Butler will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Eric Hosmer will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Salvador Perez. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Oh, yeah.
Now the first pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Royals lead it 6-4. Tim Collins will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Tim Collins.
Ryan Hennigan will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's foul.
Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
John Hyatt will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch coming. And that's in there for a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind them.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Ben Zobrist will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. He's ready now. The pitch. Out of play. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2-1. Ball 3.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
2 out with the man at first. 3-1 on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. His first homer here in the series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Pitch on the way. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Go one more time, baby.
Here's the 1-2. The pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brandon Gomes is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Alex Gordon will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we got some more to come.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery, and he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the pitch. In there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here it comes now to Infante. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, man, I tell you, I thought that ball was out of here. And this would have given him a lead, but it's going to wind up hitting off the wall out there. And now just a base hit has the potential to push him out front here late in the game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Myers back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. That at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Mike Moustakas will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take the pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. McCann is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Royals leave 1. This game remains tied at 6. T.J. McFarland will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
T.J. McFarland.
Brian McCann will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Brian McCann.
Swinging on the first pitch as the inning gets underway with a chopper to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's Desmond Jennings now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Chopper foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There for it, Escobar. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh-inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Now here it comes. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Nori Aoki will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. First pitch on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Alcides Escobar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. (1-0). Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Myers is there, and he has it for the out. Billy Butler will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you're just ruthless.
The 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. but that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, now the pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Joel Peralta will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Salvador Perez will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
It's up to you right here. Get the bat out.
Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Now the 2-0. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. Weird still tied 6-6. James Loney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. One, two. Now a hard hit ball that's caught out there by Infante. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hennigan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken by Infante. Bo gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, John Hyatt.
John Hyatt will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. One 0 on the way. Up top, it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. This game remains tied at 6. Alex Gordon will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. Hitters count 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Come on, Ray.
The pitch. Fouled back. Now the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Omar Infante to stand in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready now on 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6,
Lorenzo Cain will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now here it comes. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. KC down in order. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And now pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here's the 2-2 home. Now his swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Aoki is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
right fielder number 9,
Will Myers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
A 2-1 offering. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
The 2-2 coming. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Weird, still tied 6-6. Mike Moustakas will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Jennings is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Alcides Escobar will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Royals go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. Brian McCann will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1 on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Desmond Jennings will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is really looking good now. Hitting all of his spots. They set that target away, and the catcher never even moved.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Yunel Escobar will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And Escobar has the base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. The 1-1 pitch. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ball game! It's a two-run shot for James Loney. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at-bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Rays are victorious in this one, 8-6. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Kansas City, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.